Welcome guys to the next tutorial. In the previous tutorial I have told you the drop down list and the buttons and the close button and simple login form and the option tag. Now I will start with the table. You need to just type table for table tag for starting the table, then we will start the table row and the table header. Table header is different from table data because it has some bold property and makes the heading actually. So let's start. Give name, then another table header in which you can add roll number. For example, I am adding these. You can add according to you. Let's say marks. Let's create the new table row and in which I will giving the table data. Let's say Superman. Okay, as you make sure that you spell correctly. Then another table data which is its roll number, and then the next one which is its marks. Let's say 98 is good in studying, and paste the same line with the multiple times. You can change the datas as you want. Let's give Thor and include X-Men as well. Give them roll number, and marks. Someone should get 100 as well, a talented boy. Here you can see our table. Now let's design it or style it in the CSS. Let's say I am giving a background color to black and also a color white. Let's give him some padding 3em. This is enough. Here we go. We can give it some border. We can specify the width of the border. Let's say 5 pixel. The type, that is solid, and the color as well. Here you can see the border of green color. Now you can give the table header and table data border as well. Let's say 3 pixels dashed to show you different styling dashed, and let's say the same color green. Here you can see. You can also give the border collapsing property to make the collapse parallel lines to collapse. You can give the border spacing as well, but for that you need to remove the collapse property because border spacing is the gap between the borders, but if you collapse them then there will be no gap. That's why we need to remove that. Here it is. Now you can remove this. This was just for showing you. Here we go. Another property you can try is nth-child property. You can make it even or odd as well. I'm giving it a background color, let's say green. Green is not my favorite, but it's look cool on black. Here you can see the gap between the color. This is because of the border spacing. Let's make it 0 and you find it cool. We can remove the padding from here as well and give them to table header and table data to make it more attractive. Let's say 5em. Now you will see how cool it is looking. You can change it even to odd as well if you want to. Here we go. You can specify the column width and height as well. Here we go. So here it is, column width, let's say 10 em. This is how it is looking. We should give the table some margin, let's say 5 em. Here it is. You can also specify the height for the columns, let's say 5 em. Here we go. It is not looking too cool, so remove or reduce them. Here is our table. You can also give some images instead of color. Let's select some file. I'm copying this path and then I will paste it here. You need make sure that you give it inside URL, as I forgot to type it before. Okay, here it is. And also in the previous tutorial I have told you that URL contains forward slashes. That's why we need to change these slashes, otherwise it is not gonna to work. Okay, now just see in the web browser. Here it is. This is because you are seeing that because the background is also same. I need to copy the path as okay, now I have chosen the correct file. Okay, what is going then? Some features of Sublime Text is also problematic to you sometimes. Here we go. I have chosen the correct file now and just change the slashes and we will get the right thing what we need to. Here we go. You can see the background. Now it is looking pretty. And this is enough for this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. Until then, keep coding.